What up, Mr. Hip Hop Vegan, coming with another video. Today, what I want to talk about, I'm just going to have a random topic of just talking and talking about how life is going. So far, life is going great. I don't know what's been going on last week or week and a half or so. I've just been lazy, just laying down, sleeping. I think my body just needs to rest. I took a big stepping stone in my life and just quit my job. One of them I had two jobs because I wanted to go on my own. I do massage therapy part-time, but I'm in real estate now also. So what I was doing, I was working for this other realtor, making phone calls, phone sales and stuff like that. And I just decided that, heading in that direction with the team wasn't beneficial to me, so I decided to go on my own. So now just finding my own clientele, finding my own people, marketing money, marketing dollars, and just putting money away to and growing my own. It's time. It's a time in your life where you just gotta throw yourself into the waters and just swim. You can't be tied up with the umbilical cord and tied up to somebody else when it comes to money. You see, all these successful people, they're always talking about, start your own business, blah, 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 this and that. That's why a lot of times when you read these motivational books and these business books, they tell you, find a mentor, go work for somebody, and, they give you that type of information. But what I see is a lot of them information, they tell you how to be a great employee at the same time. If you're not going to jump into the business world or become an entrepreneur, they tell you how to be the best employee, which is okay. But it's a time in my life where it's just I'm about tired of that and living somebody else's life and being tied to somebody else's umbilical cord. Like I'm still the baby and I'm just tied up to the parents and stuff like that. And that's how it feels, because when they tell you what to do, they tell you when you can eat, they tell you when you take your hour break. And the thing is, it's more of a risk. It's scary at first. You think that there's no other way, that you can only get your nutrients from your mom. And at the end of the day, once they cut the umbilical cord, you're on your own. You go rise up, you go build, you go get out the cave and go catch your food and bring it back. That's how life is. Is it scary? Yes. I went from making, couple of, about 40,000 a year. Now I basically went down and put myself down to almost 13,000 a year. But I have the freedom of learning how to work for myself and going out there and creating my own money and creating my own income. And it's tough, and the whole vegan thing and the whole vegan lifestyle. And I just want to one day just disappear and go travel the world and do stuff like that. But what I did do, man, what the? It was just fine looking girl just walked by. But anyways, damn. I just lost my train of thought. You see how women be doing shit? how I never see women walk by my window and out of nowhere a pretty girl walk by. But that's a different story. I was smart enough to pay off all my debt. I was smart enough to minimize my bills so I can just do what I want to do. You feel me? My bills is very low, and if I can't make that money to pay my bills, then I need to go do something else. But I did that, on purpose. I made my bills so low that if anything happens, I can put money aside and it's easily payable. If, just rent, car insurance, cell phone. What else? That's it, basically. Not living off of nobody. I got my rent that I have to pay. I am getting rid of a lot of stuff, just minimizing my lifestyle also, getting rid of my shoes, getting rid of things that I don't need. Good thing, a lot of the shoes I have, they're worth more, so I put them online and get a good price for them. So you always got to have a mind of an entrepreneur. You always got to have a mind of what I can do next. at first it's gonna seem like, oh, I'm not moving forward. I'm not, you know, getting things done. But at the end of the day, is you're on yourself. You're on your own. You live this life on your own. Unless you have kids, you know, you have to take care of them. And I don't have no kids, so I don't have to worry about feeding them mouth. Or right now I'm single, so that's another pro for right now. But I'm not gonna be single for long. But you know, that's where my journey is at right now. Just developing myself. This whole week I just really just minimize myself and just resting more, you know, being lazy basically. I'm usually up early in the morning doing stuff, but this whole week, you know what, just sometimes you just gotta refresh your mind, refresh your body, and then go at it later on, you know. So it's okay sometimes to be lazy, but what's wrong with people? They're lazy every day. 365 days a year they're lazy. So don't be that lazy person who's waiting for that money from somebody else. You know, that government money, that government cheese. Get it on your own. So I'm just gonna start making more videos with the books in my background. You know why? Because knowledge is power. At the end of the day, I'm not really that smart. I'm dumb as fuck. So that's why I gotta read. I gotta read more than the average person. You know, my vocabulary wasn't that great. You know, just the way I grew up. You know, I never had. My mom was there. You know, my dad wasn't. But my mom wasn't really ever there to tell us, oh, read more, do better in school. She was just basically working to feed us, you know. So if I can go back in time, you know, education would have been a must. You know, even though I was reading at 15, but I was reading stuff I wanted to read, not really, you know, learning vocabulary, not really learning business, not really learning how to sell, not really learning how to engage with people or talk to people. Because when you're in, you know, when you start learning how to sell, that's life right there. That's how you make your money, and that's how you're going to become an entrepreneur. Whatever business that you're in, you have to learn how to sell yourself. You have to learn how to build rapport. I was always the type of person who's always in the background, looking at people, you know, just checking them out and stuff like that, and seeing what they were about. And I'm good at that. That's one thing I think I'm good at. I might just be lying to myself, but I'm good at reading people as far as knowing how they act towards other people. And the reason why is because I'm good at just keeping my mouth closed and listening. I think listening is a major important key to life. And if you're not listening, you're not really getting the information. And most people like to talk. Most people think they're the smartest person in the world until the smartest person in the world overshadows them and overpowers them. So I'm just a ranting video. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing living life. And yeah, boom.